Sirius, Life in All Forms. February 27, 2016. A hybrid lesson in love and acceptance. Our children of light. I awoke with the loveliest sensation, the anticipation as if something grand was about to unfold in this powerfully aligned day. As I glanced out my window to greet my teams in the silent early morning sky, I saw my teams hovering in close proximity with their beautiful glowing lights, assuring me that we are constantly entangled. As I offered my love and appreciation, I felt the growing excitement to get started on my morning meditation. I began my grounding and prayer of invocation of light and guidance, and immediately felt as if the room was filled with the energy of Sirius and many beings offering their presence. This morning meditative energy felt very quiet, and not necessarily playful as their energy usually offers. I was immediately in the presence of a young girl, one that appeared to be amphibious, or not having legs as we do, by how she approached me. My first energetic pull was recognizing her as one of the children from the hybrid program that I am involved with as a surrogate mother and caregiver. She looked at me with a very solemn face, gentle and ever so precious, and in need of physical contact and entanglement. Many of these children within the hybrid programs do not have the familial upbringing that most Earth children have the benefit of, and the physical contact with a loving and intimate caregiver is something that they look forward to as we do anything that gives us meaning and purpose. Many of these children enter into their existence with heightened and very keen awareness with their intuitive and creative abilities. However, they do not have the average two-parent traditional family system that we do here on Earth. They have agreed to enter into a program in which there may be the understanding of the genetic donor and those that volunteer, like myself, to be surrogate mothers and caretakers that visit and offer love in our sometimes physical and multidimensional presence. I immediately telepathically downloaded her needs and why she was feeling the way she was. I lovingly accepted her with excitement as we came together in a profound healing hug. As I focused my heart chakra with hers, I felt our telepathic communication begin, as I comforted and assisted her with offering my love and ideas that may help her see a new perspective into her revelation. She was working through her feelings and emotions of being different, in some way, to what she had only recently recognized in observing of the world in which she lived. There is a varied and diverse range of life forms upon Sirius, and though there may be physical humanoid extraterrestrial beings that exist, there are also large arrays of amphibious humanoid type of beings that are exploring new potentials in the evolution of life as well. In many of the hybrid programs, these children take on these knowings as they enter into these contracts for the continuation of, or the new proposal of life species within a given galactic community. In these amazing multidimensional experiences, I am gifted with so many lessons that allow me to ground and honor what is occurring in my moment-to-moment life, and create a new perspective and shift in frequency here within my earthly life. I was able to sense the ability to be of service in the most expansive way, and how what we are moving through here upon Gaia is just as transformative as what other planets are experiencing. I was able to discern that my recent reflections, sensations, and understandings about who I am as a unique human soul and how I have felt so very different than others my entire life. I have been moving through my own version of soulful mourning for the letting go of so many weights and measures that I took on that seemingly held in separation from not only who I truly am, but held me in separation to Source and my greater cosmic family. I felt her discomfort and confusion as she moved through what she felt about her physical appearance, and what she knew to be true were seemingly at odds and not in harmony. These mirrored multidimensional experiences, although in two completely different planetary worlds, allow us to come together to find our common ground in working through challenges and expanding within oneness in lessons that can be grounded in both realities. We have all had moments in which we feel so outside ourselves because we try so hard to fit into the box and structure to which we were never meant to take on. We can bring these lessons of evolution and growth into a new compassionate offering, and know that this is also how many of the children today feel and yet have no way of expressing these subtle aches of lack of self. I have written in many of my articles how aware and consciously awake children are now, and many of them are moving within school systems and infrastructure that has changed very little over the decades. There is little creative play, interactive play, or self-discovery being done in an open and encouraging manner, let alone tapping into their innate intuitive gifts and skills that many display at the earliest age of communication. This is also another example of how the parallel reality bleed-throughs are directly related to and mirror what we experience in the here and now, and thus, we are able to pull from these multi-dimensional experiences for a grander expansive message and lesson. This is also an example of how all children, all beings are children of light, the children of God, and it is the core pulse that inspires us to seek the light within one another as we see it within ourselves. My Sirian hybrid children are so very lovely and playful, and just as our earthly children teach us and offer immeasurable lessons of compassion and acceptance, so too do all those that we are energetically entangled with, for the borders that once separated our worlds are dissipated with every new moment. I am also sensing that those that are involved in hybrid projects and agendas within their soul blueprint, all offer aspects of growth gifts to those that they are helping and assisting. These profound cosmic lessons go both ways, and we are each available to gift and receive the blessings of mirrored reflection and universal unification as we let go of judgment and fear, and rise to the state of being that is unconditionally loving to all aspects of life. Not only does my overall experiential blueprint of all my earthly lifetimes assisting this hybrid collective, and from all that I have learned in being outside the box, and different from the masses, they are also mirroring to me the healing and light that results when we can truly let go of self-resistance, judgment, and flow into complete and utter self-love. Those that may have felt as if they have always run outside the crowd, will often offer their unique gifts and determination for what they know to be true within their soul of light. For self-love, self-acceptance, self-honor, and unveiling the divine sacred essence within is a common theme in any dimensional realm. We are simply learning it from the one of the most densest levels, which is also why we are experiencing profound light and change. We are truly being propelled by the intent of those awake, to experience freedom, liberation, and the true source essence within that is able to manifest and create any magical experience. Renewal and rebirth, the soul essence coming to life. This time of year brings forward many new ideas and concepts for birthing fresh behaviors to create anew. It has been evident and even palpable that these recent energetic offerings are stirring the deepest aspect of our soulful desires for greater connection and intimacy with all life. We have been moving through energetic offerings that allow us to let go and refine the various aspects of our lives so that we can better attune and align to our highest and greatest life path. We have also been moving through the Akashic soul healings that can oftentimes feel as if these deep soul lessons never end. These general ascension offerings have allowed for those who so desire, to unveil greater state of self-knowing, self-love, and self-acceptance to the moment-to-moment life so that we are able to accept the rarefied Christ consciousness offerings that are delicately sown within our every breath. These divine energetic encodings allow each of us to link in with our soul's expansiveness and its desire for communion at every level with all life. We are seeing a collective human consciousness acting in peaceful awareness and taking action to the injustices that have been entangled within our lower resonating reality experiences, so that we are able to create a balanced and peaceful approach to existing within our ascending planet in harmonious unison. We are seeing the evidence in every corner of our globe, the peaceful and positive engagements between diverse groups of people working as one to reach a common ground, as well as a greater number of groups for like-souled beings to link in and connect for spiritual expression and soul healing. There are more stories of loving success than that of what the media desires us to take on as our truth, and this is why we the people are altering the very reality we sit within. All facets of our ascending world will see alteration, and this is directly due to the consciousness that each one of us takes ownership of and nurtures with a loving intent. Cosmic family longing. As mentioned earlier, I felt a shift within the full moon energy that I had not sensed to date. In 9 years of moving through my ascension process, I have never felt the soothing and adoring sensations that I have during this most recent full moon. This is just one example that our reality is shifting in relationship to the offerings we are being gifted from the divine. For we are, and will continue to be upgraded in every physical and etheric way, which in turn will allow us to upgrade our emotional and intuitive sensing. The shifts that our teams have been working on have been to assist in preparing the physical vessel in every way, and as we tune in and work with our teams with greater engagement, we can have a greater awareness of what part we play and control the pacing of how quickly or not that we desire to move through any one ascension phase. These recent offerings will allow us to sense, feel, and create the state of being that moves in waking awareness of the soul within, the divine within, the profound source spark and essence that is truly linked in every way to all life. This allows for not only greater expanded awareness about all of creation, but also the sensation of feeling a deepened state of compassion and love for thyself and the Christ spark that heals all within its path. These heightened states of awareness for all life will allow us to sense the presence of our cosmic, universal, and galactic family much more innately. These sensations, for those of us that have a myriad of cosmic contracts and agreements with our universal brethren, will feel as if we are longing for intimate communion with those we have not seen for some time. Cosmic family longing can surface in any quiet moment, or when we are relaxed and open without really directing thought or intention. These feelings can ignite a myriad of emotional responses that are usually enveloped with deep love and a feeling of profound entanglement. These intense familial sensations are the direct result of our refined fifth-dimensional senses coming to life, and as you refine your own frequency, you will sense this more and more as the veils between our worlds become more transparent. These feelings and sensations of longing is validation that you are constantly surrounded and loved in your moment-to-moment life. You would not have these sensations of longing and deep love if you were not entrenched and enveloped by family, and it doesn't matter what form that family represents. We are only becoming more skilled at sensing what has always been here, and the higher nature, the core essence of light will align us with every synchronicity that aligns with love. There are moments within my day, and I am caught with an upwelling of love and the sensation that I miss or long for those beings and family members that are just not within my view or ability to go home and commune with in the way that we do with our physical earth family. These profound sensations of deep and unconditional love are truly soothing and healing, and as I see the light ships sparkle and dance so elegantly in the night sky, I am able to sense their joy and celebration at all that we are moving through. I have included a short video clip of one of my light ships that are constant in their offering of love, support, and guidance. I am moved into a peaceful state of mind and heart in our inseparable link. These are truly incredible times for humanity, dear lighted ones, and within each new moment of now, you have the choice to express love, be love, emit love, and this, my friends, is the frequency that ripples throughout the vast cosmos, and will show you that it ignites miracles. Seek within, embrace all that you are discovering and unveiling, for it is the crystal within creation that shines with potential and a unique gift and story that must be told and offered. You are the gift of creation, you are one with it all, and now, we are able to sense how truly magical these new beginnings are. Never underestimate your presence, for it affects all within creation. In light and in divine love. Joanna L. Ross. UniversalUnity.ca